Hello, Cancer, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Will's Mediumship and Numerology channel. If you're new to my channel, I certainly appreciate both your viewership as well as your subscriptions. Okay, so Cancer, this is more of a happy belated birthday reading because I wanted to post this prior to the ending of your birthday, but circumstances conspired to prevent me from doing so. So, as the old adage says, it's better late than never. Okay? So, what I'd like to do for you guys is just to see it's a channel, a spirit, okay, to give you a message. And for the sake of brevity, I've already kind of shuffled my Lenormand's deck here today. And I my first intention was to just bring through a female spirit for you guys, but it looks like a male spirit also wants to come through as well. Okay? And it could be that you lost two people, both a male and a female. Okay? But I'm going to go in and try to do them separately to try to kind of help you understand the spirit message. If you like this reading or if it resonates, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Share it with others to whom you think might benefit. And be sure to press that subscription button, Cancer, so that you receive all future readings, all right? So with that said, I'm just going to start off with the female spirit here, okay? And of course, I'm going to also use my dominoes here in order to get um, some general impressions about this spirit's personality here, okay? But was just looking at these two cards here, it certainly seems to be with this female as a tall female spirit, all right? So what I'm going to do prior to getting into the reading is I'm going to go on and just do my quick uh, prayer here so that I can go on and just tune myself into this reading, all right? And as I said, I may go on and just do it in two parts for you guys so that you won't get mixed up or whatever, all right? So let's get started. Dear God, dear Holy Spirit, Jesus, dear deceased relatives, and all of them of my angels, I ask that you watch over this experience, making certain that only the message of God will come through. Please protect both this female and male spirit as well as myself from malevolent energies. Please help me release my ego fears so that I can clearly see, clearly hear, clearly feel, and know the messages that these two spirits would like to convey to us today. Okay? So, with that said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just going to just share with you what I'm seeing here in terms of looking at these two cards here. This lady certainly appeared to have been a very sophisticated woman while living. She was a bit flighty, ladies and gentlemen. I get a strong feel that she was perhaps of slender build, okay? And potentially, ladies and gentlemen, as I see here, she could have been a water sign, an air sign, or even a fire sign, or had those elements perhaps strongly strongly rooted in her chart that I'm getting here. All right. I'm seeing that she was a very, very adaptable type person. And she might have also been pregnant, or she may have had children. I'm kind of getting here. It's either one. All right. So let's go on and just select three tiles here to just get some indication of her personality. Okay. All right. Okay, we have this tile she's guiding me to, and One more towel. All right. So let's see what this towel is indicating, or these three towels in combination. Let's see what they may suggest to us in terms of her personality. So let's look at the first towel. Wow, we have a double two here. So that certainly shows that this woman, she was certainly a very emotional person, a person who was, ladies and gentlemen, very, very, very sensitive here. Okay? She was an individual. It seems that her feelings got hurt a lot. You know, she was easily hurt, I'm kind of getting. It looks like that she was also, she liked cooking, and she certainly liked the things around her home environment, perhaps the things that she may have even purchased that I'm getting here. Okay, let's pull another towel here. We have another two here, so that strongly emphasizes the sensitivity that this woman, how sensitive she was. And then we have the number six there. She seemed to have been a very, very attractive lady, very sociable, okay, very refined type personality I'm seeing. And then once again we have a double five here. So that shows that she certainly was very mentally active. She was certainly fond of sex. She loved to travel. I'm getting here strongly, ladies and gentlemen, and she certainly placed. It seemed like she went through a lot of conflict here because the number five is all about conflict. Okay, it's also suggesting too, perhaps that she may have had even some conflict with her job environment that I'm getting here. All right. So I'm going to go on and just look at these cards that actually appeared at the bottom of the deck here too, to give you a consolidated story too. And again, like I said, for some of you, these two people may have died together, or it just they may have died alone here. So we have the coffin, the mountain, the house, and we have um, the tower here. So she or either this male may have worked with the government or did something. I'm seeing that the male may have had some balding of his hair here. Um, she or he may have even did some type of real estate work here. So apply this to your situation, ladies and gentlemen, because it can be very arduous trying to channel in two different spirits here at one time. But I'm going to take a stab at this, okay? Like I said, these two may have died together. It seems that perhaps if they didn't die together, I'm just feeling that prior to their death, they really experienced a lot of romantic and financial challenges. Okay. And I'm seeing even possibly that it may have gone through a separation, or like I said, if these are two individual people, they may have separated from another. I'm kind of getting for a time and then maybe later reunited, or they may have decided to relinquish a third party situation. Again, like I said, look at it at your situation here and wanted to really establish something official, but perhaps death prevented them from doing that, or they were leading towards that. Okay, or some of them may have might have gotten married. Okay, so it could be any way when you're looking at this situation here. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, keep in mind if this reading is resonating or you simply like it, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Share it with others to whom you think might benefit, and be sure to press that subscription button. Okay. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to go start off by just asking the female spirit a few questions. Okay. Could you tell me a bit about yourself here? So the overarching impression that I'm getting from her is that she was certainly stubborn. That she was a leader. I'm kind of getting it's very supportive. She was ambitious, but sometimes she didn't acknowledge her worth or her true strength, ladies and gentlemen, her true power. She was very maternal. I'm feeling dominating, a very fearless type person, and sometimes I'm feeling she wanted to remain a Toys R Us kid, if you will. Okay, at times she was rebellious and might have had a perhaps a Peter Pan type syndrome complex, or she just lacked the ability to focus and make wise decisions. And for some of you, she might have been your best friend, or some of you might have been romantically involved with her because, again, holistically, this reading is to all cancers out there. And some of you maybe even saw her as your soulmate in some way, or she might have even been a twin. Okay, so these are all of the variations, ladies and gentlemen, keep in mind here. So, Spirit, tell me more about your death here. She said when she died, and she's still today in some way, I'm kind of getting, she's feeling a bit disoriented, and she doesn't know that she's really, really dead here. And this might, and I'm kind of feeling that for some of you, this death might have recently happened only because she's saying that. But I'm seeing mental difficulties surrounding this woman, and I'm seeing a lot of depression and delusion, and perhaps even trauma caused to the head area. Okay? So let's go on to the next question. Spirits do tend to make their presence known in a variety of ways. Could you tell us, so that Cancer could recognize this, how you make your presence known? And she says she certainly likes being in the spotlight, ladies and gentlemen, and often makes her presence known at, she's showing me like family gatherings and parties and celebrations of all sorts. So, Cancer, rest assured that if any of you had just had a party or a celebration, she was there. Okay? So, Spirit, what message do you wish to communicate? Okay? She's even given me some indication, too, that she might even be a grandparent or just an older person I'm seeing. And it seems that she's been lingering, she's telling me, and hunting the location where she died here. And I'm going to try to help her move on. Can I help you move on? And it seems that she is willing, ladies and gentlemen. But I'm kind of seeing, it looks like it's two other people waiting for her or surrounding her in some way. I can't really see their faces, but I'm seeing two other people, maybe earth sign type energies here. And I feel in this life, this woman was a team player, so that's why she's willing to, you know, to move on. I'm kind of feeling. Before moving on, is there anything else that you'd like to share here? She appears certainly very happy now. Maybe she just needed someone to talk to, ladies and gentlemen. And she is celebrating this reunion here. I'm seeing her moving towards those two other people. Okay? She now sees her role, she's telling me, as helping those less fortunate. And she says she will visit you from time to time. And she certainly comes across as a protectress in some way, ladies and gentlemen. So, in conclusion, as I said, I'm going to go on and do a part B to just explain to you what I'm seeing with the male. But prior to ending this reading, with this spirit, I'm going to ask her to just give us 5 closing messages that she'd like to share with you. Okay? So, Spirit, could you give us 5 messages that you like to share with us in regards to your situation here? And then after that, I'm going to pull 20 letters to kind of help you guys get some indication of who this spirit might be. Okay? Spirit, give me 5 messages that you'd like me to share with Cancer. All right, let's see. Wow, she's letting you know that she certainly sees all of your thoughts here. Okay? Understand, ladies and gentlemen, that you are certainly never alone. She's saying that if she had known now, if she had known then, basically what she knows now, she would have certainly lived life diametrically opposed to how she lived when she was here on earth. Next message. She says, go on and just cry and understand that tears certainly cleanse the soul. Next message, okay? She certainly says that, if she has experienced or was experiencing any type of health issues, we see that she was experiencing a lot of mental challenges. She wants you to know that she's very happy and she's healthy now. Isn't that exciting? Next message, okay? She certainly says that you have certainly, and you both have been in dreams together. Understand that those dreams are real, they're not made up. And last message from her today is she says she was met by so many loving people. Remember in the reading, saw other people around her here, and she's confirming. Okay? So, in conclusion, as indicated, I'm going to go on and just select 20 letters here from my magic bag of 20 letters, of 200 letters here, to kind of give you some indication in closing on what this spirit's name might be. Okay, so let's see. Give me 20 letters here, spirit, so they can fully recognize who you are. Let's see. All right, let's start with these. All right, Cancer, we have an O. We have a B. Okay, we have an a G, and don't be alarmed, I'm going to call them back once done. We have an L, an R, an H. We have Cancer, an A. We have an I. Next letter, we have a J. Let's see how many we have. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So, Spirit, I need you to guide me to the 10 remaining letters, and hopefully it completes a name for you guys, or it may just be a nickname or just a name that you can recognize to whom we are communicating, okay? Be sure, ladies and gentlemen, to send over your comments, okay? Because those are very helpful. All right, again, if the reading resonates, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Share it with others to whom you think might benefit, and be sure to press that subscription button, okay? So we have the relevant letters here, or the remaining letters. We have a V. We have an R, okay? We have an I. We have an E. We have an A D, an M. And Cancer, on my other channel, I will also be posting your belated birthday readings there as well. We have an R, an I, and last but not least, Cancers, we have an L. Okay, I hope that these letters are helpful. Let's go on and just call them back so that you can ensure that you have them all. There are 2 I's, 1 E, 2 R, 3 R's. Okay. I'm sorry, there is 3 I's. Let me redo these. Okay, there's 3 R's, 3 I's, an E, 3 A's, 2 L's, an H, a B, a V, a J, a D, an O, a G, and an M. All right. So, Cancer, once again, happy belated birthday. I certainly hope that the information that I've just conveyed is helpful to you and hopefully bring you some solace. Be sure to like and share, subscribe if you've yet to subscribe. And if anyone wishes to have a more personalized reading, you can certainly access my website to schedule your reading or purchase it there. Or you can just send an email and we can customize the reading based on the questions that you desired answered. Thanks so much for your time and enjoy your day.